Hello and welcome again. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a network design or maybe a lab in GNS3. So we have done the installation, we have done the upload of a Cisco image, and now we need to learn how to actually build an environment, how to run. It needs a little bit of getting used to. So familiarize yourself with this platform. It's quite useful to have that. So if you go to File and say New Blank Project, and let's call it test lab and you see this is actually saved in our files where we selected in the previous video, where we selected the project folder, the iOS folder, and we're happy with that. So if you want to open an existing one, you can go to project library or open a project from disk. You can do all that, but now we create a new project, so click say OK. Now you have this one on. If you have any issue, it will show you here, or it will show you here at the bottom. You can close those windows if you don't want to. You can maximize, you can minimize, you can change what window you see. All this from the from here, edit or view, you can do that. If you want to write text and maybe annotate, you have the annotate button here. If you run an environment, stop it or pause it, you can all change. You can do these changes here or from the file as well. So we have a Cisco router. Let's create one PC, one router, or maybe just one router, one switch, connect them. So here, let me drag and get that router. If you want to change the name, so you can do that from here, R1. And then if you want to add the slots, we have selected these two slots in the beginning. But if you want to change, you can do that. So that router is here. And now I need to go to switches. So we can get Ethernet hub or Ethernet switch. And I can connect those together. So go to the cables from here, and if you select the interface you need, fast Ethernet 0/1, for example, connected Ethernet 0, and now select that, then you can run this machine. This is off now. If you see from the right hand side, this is showing off, and then we need to power it on. You can either select the machine and say start, or maybe run the whole thing in one go. The switch is already on, but if you have multiple routers and you want to run them one time, if you have that CPU issue where when you run all these devices at the first time, CPU goes very high on memory, maybe run them one at a time. So run here, or you have the option to run it from there. If you double click here, then it opens the console page, running PuTTY, and now you see the router is booting, and we wait for a little while until we get that machine up and running. Then if you see, it's like a real Cisco router. It is, because it's an emulator. So let's go and log in. Those errors, if you see, it's literally to do with the installation of the image on a virtual environment, so don't worry about it. I've got this router now running. So if I say show IP interface brief, then you see the interfaces we selected. We've got the serial interfaces, we got the fast Ethernet interfaces. I can give an IP to that machine, to that interface I mean. So let's go to interface fast Ethernet 0/0. You can say IP address, let's say 10.1.1.1, and then 255.255.255.0, and say no shut. So if we end and save, then you have that interface up. Now if I need a computer or a PC to test, usually I like the routers on the right hand side. We can grab one of those, drop them here, get a cable connected from the Ethernet, connected to the switch. So that is now not configured, so you can run it first, and when that's connected you can double click, and then you can give the IP address. You can give, so if you say show IP, it doesn't have any IP address in a default gateway. We can set that, and then maybe connect another device here, and then test the connectivity from end to end. But this video, I just wanted to show you how you can create a new project, how you can select the devices you have, and how you can add it to how you can save it to your folders. So in other videos, I'll show you how to use GNS3 and practice your learning network skills on this platform. But for now, that's all. Thank you for your time, and see you in another video.